Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? It is May the 2nd, just starting year 3. We've been at it for just under 2 years, but so I guess you could say we're starting our 3rd year. But so I decided to start this video out showing you the backyard, because the front yard used to look like this. This is the backyard. This is where we came from. So it's just everything. Well, it's Johnson grass. For those of you who don't know, you've heard me gripe about Johnson grass. Maybe if you've watched some of my other stuff, maybe some of you might not know what that is. Oh, let me show you. This is Johnson grass. This is what Johnson grass looks like. If it hasn't been mowed for like 6 hours, it's like it's like 4 feet tall. It's ridiculous. It just kills everything around it. It's enormous. It grows like well, I would say it grows like a weed, but that would be underselling it a little bit. It isn't a weed. Technically, it is a grass. It's Johnson grass. It's enemy number 1. It kind of looks like a spider if you look at it from above. There's some dandelions there, broadleaf. So, and my neighbors over there, God bless them, they got the same thing going on. This is the backyard. This is the only zoysia that you will find in the backyard. Planted that almost a year ago. It has not done much, but you know, it's green. It's going the right direction, I think. That's the backyard, man. It's pretty much like a meadow. So when I started with my zoysia 2 years ago, I had a buddy counseling me. He told me to go get 2,4-D to kill the broadleaf, the dandelions. I thought I had a dandelion problem. Oh man, you go get you some 2,4-D. It will kill the dandelions. It won't kill the grass. Which is true. It does do that. But what I wasn't understanding was that killing the dandelions is the easy part, and that just makes room for more Johnson grass. Kill all the dandelions. Throw some grass seed down. Good luck with that. And so yeah, that was the easy part. And then there was the Johnson grass. Honestly, that was like the hardest part of this whole thing, was getting the Johnson grass under control. And man, blood, sweat, and tears. Blood, sweat, and tears. But it is under control, I believe, in the front. Here's my good patch. Yeah, I got take stock of some of the plugs we have. There's a stray plug out here. I got one of the little neighborhood hood rat girls comes down, and she plays with my son, but she likes to help me with the zoysia. She loves it. My kid won't help me, but she will. So we got that special bond over zoysia. But she decided that we needed a plug over there, so we got one over there. Who am I to argue? Just glad to get a little help. So we still got these plugs here, and honestly, I don't know if planting these plugs here was worth it or not, because we got all these runners coming down from the main patch, and I think it's just going to overwhelm the plugs anyways. But yeah, whatever. It's all good. We are fully woke AF. It just rained, and we just had a nice little rain shower, man. So that's what we like, isn't it? Let's check this out over here. I don't normally keep the dumpster right there, but I got some extra trash going on this week. So this, you know, honestly, nothing that you see here is gonna look tremendously different from what it did in October. Not tremendously, except for you'll see more runners and stuff like that. This stuff, it looks pretty much exactly the same from the October video. You got like maybe like a couple of runners. Got some runners coming in from over here. That's probably like the best thing I got going on there. So let's move on. Let's not dwell on that. Got got some other stuff that we need to talk about. I was talking. I got distracted talking about Johnson grass. Oh my God, Johnson grass. But look at the front yard. There's still some Johnson grass, but it's manageable. I think it's like I can pretty well say that it's under control. I can find some. I can always find some. Don't worry about that. But it's under control. Like I don't even know how I feel about it. Here's one. That's Johnson grass, man. Yeah. What you do, besides pulling it up and the blood, sweat, and tear thing, you keep your lawn low. Johnson grass is vicious. It doesn't like to be low. Zoysia doesn't mind being cut low, so you keep your grass low, and it gives Zoysia the edge. I think we've talked about that before. They're finally getting some action in this corner here. It has been so slow. And let's look at the front line over here. Looks about the same. The runners are getting busy though. Yeah, dude. I'm happy with this. It's starting to just kind of close in right here. We're gonna close up this hole pretty quick, I think. If not this year, the next year. I'm good with that. I have to be. There's another Johnson grass there. So like the first thing that I did was get rid of the dandelions. That was so easy. Just buy some 2,4-D, mix it up, spray it around. If you mix it properly, it will kill all your broadleaf and nothing else, which makes room for more Johnson grass. So yeah, like I said, we got the Johnson grass pretty well under control. And last year was the battle of the crabgrass. Got the Johnson grass under control, and the crabgrass reigned supreme. And I wised up and put down some crabgrass preventer this year. Hell yeah, crabgrass preventer, worth its weight in gold. There's still some crabgrass, man, but like, really, the crabgrass preventer did a great job. And let's see if we can find some crabgrass, because now that we're talking about it, there's some. I just pulled a little bit up. Yep, here's a little bit. Like, it's still around. Don't worry, it's still around. But dude, nothing like last year. So then we got the crabgrass under control. Let's see if I can find the bag that it came in, so I can show what I used. No, it's a weed and feed. It's like a crabgrass preventer weed and feed. Maybe I'll put a link in the description or something for that once I figure it out. So yeah. But this year, you know, the crabgrass, the Johnson grass, pretty well under control. And Zoysia is really popping, safe to say. What I'm spending most of my time on now is these clovers. Clovers, I didn't never really take them seriously before, but they're like my #1 nemesis right now. I'll take it over Johnson grass 12 days a week. Oh my God, yeah, but yeah, it's not terrible, but you know, there's always a little something to keep me busy. That would be clover right now. Throw them over there. There's that little patch. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So we're gonna finish our little walk real quick, and I'll cover some of my technology and gadgets. I wanted to talk about some of my gadgets. It's not, because really there's not that much to look at that you haven't seen. I have been taking some grass from the flower bed, like you'll see this. If you were to pull this rock up, oh my God, like look at that. That's Zoysia root. You can dig this up. You can move these. That's free Zoysia. You can put them wherever you want. I've been doing some of that. We saw one of them over there on the other side of the driveway. There's one right here. It was a flower bed transplant. So, yep, we got these areas are looking good. You see all these runners with the bright green shoots, almost like white looking. That's where the action is happening. I did a little bit of Roundup, or Buccaneers Plus, actually, to be brand specific. It's not Monsanto Roundup, it's Buccaneers Plus. That's what you'll see, these little dead spots are Johnson grass that got hit. I haven't been doing a whole lot of chemicals this year. I haven't needed to, thank God. So yeah, you'll see it's looking more consistent now, I think, right? You got that clump right in the middle. There's still some Johnson grass in there, but like the perimeters are really coming through, and we're just gonna choke them out. That's the idea. And a lot of these bald spots, you see all these bald spots here, are, if you get down and look, they're actually not bald. They're just, there's some Zoysia action going on. They're actually low spots. And so that's something to be excited about. Like, what's that gonna look like in a few months? We'll have to see. I can't wait to see. So yeah, see, this is not exactly a bald spot. There's some good Zoysia here, and whatever this is, it's probably something that I seeded like 3 years ago that never did anything. Like, I want my money back for this shit. Anyways, pardon my language. Low spots. What is this? Yeah, that's Johnson grass, because you see how it's got these little straw shaped blades. That's never gonna be Zoysia. Zoysia does not do that. Zoysia doesn't have like tubular blade structures. Dead giveaway. So, yep. Hey, how's it going?
That gonna come out this year?
Oh yeah, you're looking at it. Look, it's happening.
You gotta spray it, doesn't it?
Yes, sir. One of my local fans. One of my local fans. Okay. Awkward. I'm just talking to myself. I'm gonna show you guys the sprinkler though. The sprinkler is cool. Got a true value. You can like make it spray like an oddly shaped area. Like you can make it spray just pretty much any shape you want. So like it's got this ring with these little, it's like adjustable. You can pull it up and down, and with these little snappy things all around it. So right there on that low spot, it's gonna spray further out that direction. You come over here, it forces the nozzle down, so it's gonna go not as far that direction. So let's fire that baby up real quick, even though it just rained. Can't believe I hadn't showed you guys this before. I've had it for a while. It's hitting her car right there. I'm dry, and I try not to get any on their lawn. I got a little bit on their lawn, then maybe a little bit on the sidewalk, and then boom, all the way out to the car. That's pretty cool. It's kind of expensive, but well worth it. I don't know, like 15 bucks or something. And last but not least, yeah, you know what this is. This is a plugger. This is a plugger. I don't know if I can do it one-handed. Where are we gonna get a plug from? Try not to get them from like right in front of the road. All right. Good thing the ground's wet. I'm gonna try to hold. Good grief. Cut. Okay. And action. I'm trying to do this one hand. I got some paint on my feet where we were painting earlier. That's not a disease. So I weigh about like 175. I weigh about 175. Dude, I'm sorry. This guy, this has got to be excruciating to watch. This. Come back up here with me. Now, this is kind of the satisfying part. You gotta get a good view of this. Yeah. Where are we gonna put it? About, yeah, right here. Okay, you got any Minecraft fans out there? I'm pretty much a Minecraft YouTuber now. Now this one will be easy because we're not going through roots or anything, so I should be able to maintain the phone. See, no problem. You know it's done when this little ejector won't move anymore. Just kind of wiggle that up, make a perfect little cube. Put my mud back over here. Yep, what I tell you, there's a rock. See that white? No wonder that's why I didn't want to go through. I can feel the rock. And I kind of hold down on this little ejector while I pull up on the handlebar. Give a little stomp. And here we are. I don't know why they do this. Like, the grass gets kind of screwed up. I think it must be from where it first goes down into the soil. Oh, boom. That's money in the bank right there. Money in the bank. Now we want to keep these watered daily. I guess for 6 weeks at least. I'll be doing it for probably all summer because that's what I do. Well, alright, thank you guys so much. This is the spring update. We are woke and we are all greened up, and we're gonna have a great year. Thanks guys. If you have any questions, holler at me, and or advice, even